What's up, guys? Welcome to the Denver and San Francisco offensive ebook. The reason I include both in the title of the ebook is because the plays are exactly the same. Now, if you're playing MUT Draft, the difference is they have different defenses. So if you want to use a 3-4 base defense and all the formations that come with 3-4, usually, you're going to be wanting to pick the Denver playbook. Now, if you want a 4-3 base and usually the formations that come with 4-3, then you're going to be wanting to pick the San Francisco. I'm in San Fran right now. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're just on offense. And I picked them because I prefer their team in regs to the Broncos. So, what is this scheme about? Well, we have basically two different schemes. We have a toting scheme, which I know it sounds like really incredibly newbie, but we have a toting scheme that's going to take advantage of numbers in the box and formations that aren't symmetrical. So we're going to force them into a symmetrical formation, and then we can take advantage with an off-balance formation. So we'll be talking about that in the next video. This is just a basic overview of what the scheme will be. And then there's going to be games where, the runs might not be working completely for you. There's going to be 3rd and 5s where you probably don't feel comfortable running the ball. And that's why we have gun tight, which is a fantastic scheme. Honestly, you could run this all game if you wanted to. If you're an aired out kind of guy, I would feel comfortable running this scheme. Last year, if you guys got my gun tight ebook out of Arizona Cardinals, it was great. I used it all year. You pass like 90% of the time. You can still do it this year. In fact, there's a play out of it that didn't work last year that does work this year, and it's freaking amazing. So that's going to be, our 3rd down kind of scheme, so long as you want to use the actual toting scheme. So we'll be getting into the run scheme in just a second. One thing I want to say is if you're playing regs, you're going to want a team with a fast running back, maybe a running back with an ability. And then if you plan on using the 12 personnel, which means 2 tight end, you're obviously going to want some capable tight ends. Usually we don't pass out of these formations, so mainly talking about run block stat. If you want to be using this, the receiving ability isn't that important because I personally don't like to pass the ball that much out of these formations, but you can. And we'll talk about that in the next video. So let's get right into it.